Righto, today it's the 18th of November 2015 and we're just carrying out two tests on Energizer modified sine wave inverters. We're using a 2011 Ford Ranger which is fitted with a 730 amp Cobra battery. The first item we'll be testing is the 1000 model. And the first unit we're going to be running is a coffee pod machine, which I'll now demonstrate to you. Right, first of all, we turn on the inverter, which is simply the right-hand button. When you turn on it, it gives you a digital readout of the volts, the amount of amps in the battery, etc. Secondly, we turn on the coffee machine, which we've now turned it on. When that stops flashing, which is now, the water is heated and ready to go. We remove the pod and fit the pod into here, close this, move this forward, and then we simply push the coffee button and let it perform its task. This is incidentally running off the 1000 watt modified sine wave inverter. As you can see, it's producing that hot coffee without an issue. This also does have functions. If I push this one, it's drawing 82 watts at this point, 12.9 VDC. The coffee machine is now just about finishing, which is just finishing doing a full cup. Righto, next item that we're running from the 1000 watt modified sine wave inverter is a television. First of all you turn on the power, which I haven't, which I'm obviously now. Then you turn the telly on. As you can see, the 1000 watt inverter is running the television without a problem. It's drawing 48 watts and all is good. We have the third item that we're testing, which is an 1100 watt sharp microwave. First thing we do is we'll turn the power on again. Power is now connected. I'll set the microwave for 30 seconds and then simply start. As you can see, the microwave is working perfectly alright. It is 1100 watt, but the unit currently is drawing 990 watts, 970 watts for cooking purposes. Next item that we're trying is the current model Waco 12 volt / 240 volt fridge. First thing we'll do is turn the machine on, and there we go. Righto. The Waco is now running. It's drawing 100 watts and the inverter is running it with ease. As you can see, it's fully operating. Alright, so the 1000 watt once again is running, as I said, the Waco fridge. Thank you. Next item we have up for testing is a 49 litre 85 watt bar fridge. First thing we do once again is turn on. This machine is now drawing 142 watts and is running. Once again, I should point out that this fridge is being run from the 1000 watt modified sine wave. Thank you. Righto. Next item we've got up is we've got a 650 watt forward and reverse GMC hammer drill. First of all we turn it on. Next thing we do is running. Very simple and it works very effectively. I will now show you a 4-inch angle grinder. Right, next item we've got up is a 4-inch 900 watt Bosch grinder. Next thing, turn the machine on, there we go. Obviously operating without an issue. We'll now move on to the next item. Righto, next item that we're testing is a HP computer. We're once again using the 1000 watt inverter. First thing we do is turn it on and get the computer up and running. Righto, back to the computer. You can obviously now see the computer's up and running. The mouse, we'll try and, unfortunately I can't get the internet up because we're not connected out here in the workshop, but we'll see if we can get something happening for you. This is what's called Spotify. It's a music related thing, but as you can see, it's running the computer without an issue. Once again, I've got to point out this is the 1000 watt modified inverter. Admittedly it says 1100 watts, disregard it because it's a US European model that we've had modified with 240 volt to suit the Australian market for testing purposes. Alright, now you can see that. I'll turn it off and we'll move on to the next. Righto, next item we've got is a 1500 watt toaster, 4 slice toaster. We will try now. We have 2 pieces of toast already in there. We'll put one on. We've already turned the machine on. It's now operating 2 slices. Next demonstration, we've actually moved now to the 2000 watt inverter, which is now here, as you can see. Right, because we now want to run some larger equipment. In other words, we want to, number one, try the 1500 watt toaster, 4 slice toaster, which previously with the 1000 would only run this side. So we'll now turn the machine on, that side down, second side down. It's currently drawing 1300 watts and is operating beautifully. So the 2000 watt machine will run a 4 slice toaster of up to, and this is a 1500 watt machine. Thank you. Righto, next thing we move on to, again we're utilising the 2000 watt modified sine motor. We'll turn it on now. What we've got is a 2000 watt Hyundai drop saw, right, which is a 355mm cutting blade and 2000 watts. So we'll see if it starts this machine. As you can see, it's just run a 2000 watt Hyundai chop saw with ease. Thanks very much. Righto. What we've moved on to now is a 2000 watt compound miter saw, brand's GMC. We'll give a demonstration. I've now turned on the 2000 watt inverter and we'll see how we go. Righto, we've now been through a number of demonstrations with the 1000 watt modified sine inverter, showing the 2000 watt. I think it's quite clearly demonstrated that the new Energizer dual modified sine wave machines certainly have the capability of running inductive load machines, plus run electronics such as the computer, as we've seen, microwaves, televisions, etc. Thank you very much.